For the next 24 hours, I'm trapped in with a king cobra, and the time starts right now. Now, Taco is actually a very chill king cobra, but it's still a king cobra, and it can still pack quite a punch. As a matter of fact, we did a milking of this just recently, and it showed what kind of effects it had on the brain and my blood. If you haven't seen that video, I'm going to put a card right here. You definitely want to check this out. You wouldn't want to get bit by something like this. There's going to be no sleeping tonight. Now, I will have Dev with me the whole time. Dev has worked with Taco since it was a little baby, so he really knows this animal, and he's going to be keeping me safe
just in case something weird happens.
It is a almost 10-foot long king cobra,
and I am stuck in the gecko room.
Taco was raised eating geckos, so we don't really know how it's going to react to the smell of all these geckos around. 24 hours in with this king cobra, going to be awesome. The most difficult thing about this 24-hour challenge is that I have to be on alert all the time. There's no time that I can let my guard down. I brought my computer in thinking that I could maybe do some emails, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think there's no doubt that I'm going to have to constantly be on guard just to make sure that nothing happens. After all, it's a 10-foot snake in a room that's barely 10 foot. So within 1 second, it can go from being across the way to being right on top of me. I want to make sure that I'm 100% alert, and that's going to be the hardest thing over the next 24 hours. This is going to be a tough mental challenge. As I'm crawling over, you can see immediately turns his head like, what's going on here? Right now, the excitement is there. It's cool. I'm loving watching it. Sure, there's going to be some period of time here in the next 10 hours or somewhere. It's going to be like
mentally just draining.
I want people to understand how amazing these snakes are, and hopefully through this video, people will be able to see how intelligent a king cobra is. They're not killers. It's certainly not thinking like, I'm gonna come over here and just bite. You know, that's why they hood up, right? Is to kind of threaten you like, hey, stay away. And Taco doesn't hood very much because it's so mellow and so chill. If I'm gonna be stuck in a room for the next 24 hours with a king cobra, I can't think of any better king cobra than Taco. It's truly amazing to actually witness how smart Taco is. The king cobra is probably one of the most intelligent snakes on the planet. You can see Taco going from cage to cage, sniffing, trying to understand what's in there. I'm sure that he is smelling the geckos as well, thinking there's an opportunity to food, and he's just kind of probing like how he can actually get in there, not to mention just getting the lay of the land. It's really amazing to see a snake so intelligent and just see that it's thinking its way through everything right now. What an amazing snake.
Hey, Con.
Yeah.
Have you seen Mr. Brian?
No, I don't think so.
Well, can you help me look for him? I've been looking for him all over the place. I don't know where he is. Mr. Brian!
Mr. Brian!
Mr. Brian?
Mr. Brian, where are you?
Mr. Brian? Mr. Brian?
Brian!
You know what?
Noah.
Hey, that's me.
Hi.
Have you seen your dad, Mr. Brian?
No. Chuck the gecko room?
No. Mr. Brian? What are you doing in here?
Deb.
Mr. Brian.
Oh gosh, that looks good. Did you bring me breakfast?
Yeah, coffee and biscotti, your favorite.
Oh gosh.
That's what my grandma used to eat, actually.
Are we just not gonna ask the question, why is there a
Oh,
king
yeah.
Oh my goodness, why is there a king cobra in
You
here?
guys didn't know what I'm doing today?
cobra? No,
No.
Mr. Brian, we never know what we're
So
doing.
the next 24 hours, Dev and myself are spending with Taco.
24 hours?
24 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. Might get your Instagram shot. We got some good ones. Follow Mike over at Mike Wilson. What is it?
Misty Mike 77.
Yeah, whatever. Did you put your coffee and Moscato down, or?
I'm not drinking Moscato in the morning. Why do I have to hold a king cobra? Nothing like a morning biscotti and a king gotti.
Round of applause for Noah.
Good job.
Vamoose.
Actually, I believe it's Venom Moose.
It's a good one. By the way, guys, take the walkie-talkie just in case I need something, all right?
Okay.
Or if there's an emergency.
12 seconds later.
Hello, you guys there?
Hello? Just left, what's up?
I'm just getting bored, man. Gonna be a long adventure.
Should we sing to you through the door?
Please don't do that. I love doing these challenges, but I also want to always be safe. That's why Dev was so nice to be able to come here and hang out with me. He knows Taco better than anyone. He's had it since it was a little baby. He has a great relationship with this animal. As a matter of fact, I've said it before. I'll put a link to his Instagram down below. Later on, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but we actually brought food for Taco to eat. So one of two things is going to happen. Taco's going to either eat and chill out because it's going to have a full belly, or Taco's going to eat and find more food, and it's going to be a little bit more active and a little bit more aggro. A little bit nervous about that. For now, we're just going to kind of chill out. You see this posturing right here? It's a little bit concerned, right? It's got its head off the ground. You can see it's very aware of everything. Taco's down on the ground, good tongue flicks, you know, that means it's comfortable. It's kind of going like, what's going on here? I'm in a room that I don't know, I'm not that familiar with. A bunch of people have been in and out. Very, very intelligent snakes. Yeah, we've got a long way to go. Taco really hasn't moved around as much as I expected. Over here you can see like the little gaps down there, kind of testing, like almost like, can I get in there? Thankfully there's a 2x4 on there, so it can't really get out, but there is a couple spots that we have to be really concerned with. In particular, this spot right here. If it gets underneath here, it can get behind the enclosure. So that's something that we're gonna have to definitely keep an eye on. Like I said, I think Taco's feeling this out as much as we're feeling it out. One thing that I will say, in about 7 hours, the light goes out here. And it's a little bit different because when we do 24-hour challenges upstairs in cages, when the lights go out, there's still like some dim light around. And here it's pitch black. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna show you how black it's gonna get here in another 7 hours. Mike, hit the lights.
You got it, Mr. Brian.
So that's how dark it's gonna be all night long. Definitely can't even see Taco. I did bring a little lantern here. The problem is that this lantern only lights up a little bit, so we can see Taco is all the way over here. What's going on? Oh my gosh. This is gonna be a little bit more freaky than I even thought, to be honest with you. With the lantern down, I can just barely see a silhouette of the snake. Definitely only illuminating a small area over here. Mike, you can turn the lights back on. Yeah, so I've been dreading that part. I'm not gonna lie, the nighttime is gonna be the hardest. After seeing how dark it is in here, it's gonna be even more freaky. There's no doubt about that. You can see that Taco's already scoping out the geckos over here. It's so smart that it's like, I've eaten geckos like this. I can smell it for sure. The tongue flicker is like, how do I get in here? Literally, it's trying to figure out how to get to that gecko. The interesting thing is the gecko, of course, is from New Caledonia. They don't have predation like this with cobras, so the gecko isn't freaking out at all. If it was like a monitor, king cobras will eat monitors in the wild. The monitor would be completely freaked out and really defensive, but the lychee gecko doesn't think much of it. But look at Taco trying to get in. All right. I didn't just bring the lantern, which obviously is maybe going to be the most important thing. I did bring a pillow, although I'm not going to be sleeping on this. There's no doubt about that. Obviously got the walkie, some snake hooks. Brought my computer. I'll be honest with you, I thought I could do some emails or something like that. I don't know that I can really take my eyes off Taco that much to get into it. So maybe, possibly, might do some social media. And then I just brought some snacks here. Got water. One good thing is that it's kind of cooler in this room. So it's not like staying in with Lucy or Ivy or any of those other animals. Super hot and dehydrating. Got some peanut butter and jelly. And of course, every challenge I do, I always bring the beef jerky. So this is going to sustain me for the next 24 hours. And I'm not even going to talk about how I'm going to have to go to the bathroom. For the last hour or so, Taco's just been searching around all the gecko cages. Like, I think it's searching for food. So what do you say we just go ahead and try to feed Taco? This should be pretty cool. I hope it eats. Again, it's kind of scary. It could go either way. But let's go ahead and try to feed Taco. All right, so I had a frozen thawed reticulated python, and this is a giant meal for Taco. We're just going to go ahead, get it kind of close, see what Taco's wants to do here. Oh yeah, look at Taco's already. It's interested. Come on. You ready, Taco? Come on, Taco. It's so interested, but not quite ready to go. And again, it could be the kind of environment, but look at it, it's so interested. I don't know if it's gonna eat today. Again, you know, getting moved around, not in its enclosure. It may not go, but we're gonna keep trying for a minute here. So I have a feeling that Taco isn't going to eat for us. We've spent the last little bit kind of teasing it, just getting it going again. It's kind of in an uncomfortable position here. We're going to leave the frozen thawed retic in here just for a little bit to see if it crawls up to it and eats it. I was kind of hoping it was going to eat this retic and just kind of chill out for the night. Now it may be doing a lot more wandering around on us, which is probably not the best of situations for us. I was kind of excited to see Taco eat, but that's all right. That's the way things go. Now we just have another challenge on our hand.
Brian, just know about this while you're down there playing with Cobras. We got your favorite girl Ivy sitting here with us.
What are you doing with Ivy?
Just hanging out.
Send me pictures. I miss my Ivy.
Yeah, our phones are broken, but we can share the imagery with you. She's a beautiful green today. She has her head on the water like Fabio.
Like Fabio? What?
She looks very happy and like she absolutely would never bite anybody.
She would never bite anyone that she doesn't like.
Boom, roasted.
Doesn't look like Taco's gonna eat today, which is a little bit of a bummer. But so far so good. It's just kind of, you know, chilling out, not doing a whole lot.
I'm sure Mike will eat enough for the both of them.
Yep.
Well, if he wants some frozen thawed retic, we've got one down here for him.
That's my favorite.
Alright, Dan, we're gonna like turn the walkies off now because we just really want to enjoy our sentimental time with Ivy. Is that alright with you?
Let's turn the walkies off. Are you there? Hello? Hello? Are you there? Hello? They really turned him off.
Hey, I think we decided we're gonna head home.
Well, come down here first. Don't just leave.
Hey, but that's like, we have to
to walk down the stairs and stuff. Do you really need us there?
Yeah, no, it's super important if you could come because I got something to tell you. Yeah, I actually don't have anything important to tell them. I just wanted to say goodbye and, know that this might be the last time they see me. Come and sit down.
Right there?
Don't mind the king cobra.
It's brutal to be in here. Dev is great, by the way. It's getting a little bit boring. Taco doesn't want to talk to me. So I'll offer you guys $200 if you stay in here with me for the next hour.
Hour?
An hour.
We're gonna miss happy hour.
I would say I got dinner planned.
Yeah, we got dinner.
I can't miss dinner.
$200, Noah.
You can stay.
$250.
Trying to hold me hijack?
I value my time. That's for 30 minutes. You want a full hour? That's double that.
Are you kidding me right now? I might buy Noah. Come on, $200 for a half hour.
$225.
$212.
Deal.
Drive a hard bargain. $212. Let's go.
Not bad.
You guys know what to do.
Is that how you do it? I think you do that. Yeah.
Go like that?
I think you're like this. Pop, pop, pop.
Pretty sure these guys have no idea what they're doing.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. What are you doing? Rock. That was a rock. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Ah! Your scar's healing nicely. I know. Alright, you ready? Yep.
You can do it, Noah.
Thanks, buddy. You can do it. I like the elbow in my butt crack. Feels real.
You gotta dig it in.
That feels real good.
Brian, you're struggling, brother.
I can't get him down though.
No. Oh, them times you're going to the gym. Suck it up, man.
Yeah! I started laughing. Oh, there we go. Alright, Dad, that's my timer. I expect the paycheck.
I'll actually sell you it.
There's interest after 12 hours. Just
No, I'll sell you right now.
sounds good. Well, my time's up. Unless you want another half hour.
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
It wasn't worth the money. Well, we are officially at the 12-hour mark, halfway there. Actually, hasn't been. I haven't given up on Taco trying to eat. It's definitely so interested and it keeps going over. Can't quite take it. But speaking of eating, I'm famished, so I'm definitely gonna eat. The only question is, do I do beef jerky or do I do an Uncrustable peanut butter and grape jelly sandwich? I think I'm going with the peanut butter and jelly. You gotta stay nourished during these challenges. But the worst part is I had. There's no doubt about it. This hasn't been too bad so far. Number one, I can stand up. Floor isn't comfortable. I should have brought like a pad. It was my mistake. The worst is coming when the lights are out.
Brian, what flavor turkey you got in there, bud?
Sweet and hot. Good?
Yes, sir.
All right. Sharing is caring. Minutes the lights go out and then it turns into a completely different game. This is the part of every challenge that I just want to go home to my own bed, but I know that I have to stay here. That's not fun at all. And again, usually I can get a little bit of sleep. You can't sleep with the king cobra, wake up and have it like crawling on you or something like that. Any minute now it's going to be dark. The game changes a lot. Oh well, there goes the lights. Gotta try to figure out how to turn this lantern on. Okay, 10 hours ahead of us here in this type of light. As you can see, Dev's over there, Taco's somewhere over there, not exactly sure where. I can see enough on the ground to know that Taco's not by me. Now we're just gonna, I think I might just set this down like right here. That way there's enough radiant around us to where we can at least see where Taco is through the night. 10 hours, guys. It's gonna be a long night. Nighttime with the king cobra. So far, Taco's just hanging out here, not doing a whole lot, which is good. That was my concern, was that it was going to kind of cruise around and stuff like that. But the one thing you got to remember about king cobras is that they're diurnal, basically meaning that they move around during the day and they're not going to move around nearly as much at night. They have the round pupils, and that's how you tell, is if a snake has round pupils, it's diurnal, meaning it moves in the day. If it has the cat-eyed vertical slits, that means that it's actually nocturnal and it's going to see better at night. Taco probably can't see as well at night, so it's not going to wander around as much, which makes it a little bit more safe for us. But that doesn't mean that we don't want to keep an eye on him, because obviously he can still wander around and we don't want Taco to wind up on our lap sometime without knowing. Still have to stay on guard. You know, it's interesting, as I'm sitting here in the dark with the king cobra, Dev brought up the point and reminded me that, I've had that recurring dream, getting bitten by a white king cobra and actually dying. Taco's not a white king cobra. A little bit trippy to be in a dark room with a king cobra, like that dream that I've had for the last 25, 30 years.
It's the middle of the night.
I mean, probably like, I don't know, 2 in the morning or something like that. I'm exhausted, dude. I had to edit a little bit before, and luckily I get to come out here and kind of get like a break every now and then. I'd hate to be Brian, man, stuck in that room with a king cobra. I mean, Dev's there. Dev can help him out, but I would not want to be the one trapped in that room with a king cobra.
Have 4 more hours and we get the lights on in here, which would be absolutely amazing. Dev, how old was Taco when you got him?
Taco was roughly 8 months old when I first got him.
8 months old. I remember when you first brought him.
A little like smaller than this hook when we first brought him. What, 2 years now? And
Yeah.
next month he'll be 3 years old. So it's been a long journey.
How calm you've been able to keep Taco.
Yeah.
That's the amazing thing is most king cobras do a lot of, you know, big hoods and mock charges, and you got to be really on edge. That's you know, not to say that what we're doing isn't dangerous, because obviously it's a venomous cobra, but can't imagine if we would have, you know, one of Dingo's king cobras in here. We'd been running around, we wouldn't be sitting very much. I'd be exhausted. Taco's a 1 in a million. There's no doubt about that. So we have about, let me check, 2:25. We have 3 hours and 35 minutes left till lights on. So I'm exhausted, guys.
That hurts.
Yeah, it stinks. Let's go ahead and check on how this guy is doing. Really been mellow, just hanging out. Again, like I mentioned, these guys are diurnal, so he really does most of his moving around in the daytime. But he's still awake, he's still alert, he still knows what's going on. We only have an hour to go. We've made it through the majority of the night. Oh, did you hear that? That's what's amazing about king cobras, is that hiss that they make, that growl. That is very unique to king cobras. So he was like, hey, wait a second. I've been nice to you so far, but maybe I'm not gonna be so nice right now. It's been a pleasure to spend this time, and I'm gonna be so happy when those lights go on, guys. The entire time we've been in the dark, it's just been like heightened alertness to make sure that we didn't take our eye off for a second, because we didn't want Taco to lull us into this sense of calm. All of a sudden, next thing we take our eye off, move around, and bam, it's right there. Oh man, I was not ready for that. So guys, that means it's got to be about 6 o'clock in the morning. That's when the lights come on. We made it through the dark. It's a long night. That sucked, but we made it. That was the part I was dreading. Crew shows up about 7 o'clock, so we've got maybe a little more than an hour, less than the hour, whatever it is. Crew will get here. Taco's doing great. Now we're in the home stretch, guys. It's good. Crew will be here shortly, and then we can get the heck out of here. Past 7 o'clock, they were supposed to be here, but no one's answering. Hello?
Go. Oh, good morning, Reptarium.
I'm probably sick because I'm in a t-shirt outside in this weather.
Okay.
How's Dad? Let's go check on Dad.
Oh, I forgot Mr. Brian was here.
Oh.
Dad. Good morning, guys.
Connie, do you want to try to hold it?
No, Connie shouldn't do that.
Why?
Don't listen to no.
Did you guys have fun last night? Tell me a little bit about what you did.
Watch Christmas movies.
I made grilled cheese.
Where was my grilled cheese sandwich?
I was gonna ask you if you wanted one, but I don't actually have your number or anything, so. Oh, it's heavy. Yay, I did it! Woo! Oh, that's a lot. Scary. I'm gonna back away now. Do you want this?
What time is it, guys?
7:20.
That means 40 minutes to go. We're almost there. I'm feeling more energy every minute that goes by. Not really. I just want to go home and take a nap.
What are you doing?
Why are you so far over there?
What are you doing?
Did you not notice I didn't come home last night?
I mean, what are you doing?
A half hour left of 24 hours in with the king cobra. It was Dev's idea.
Why?
Why not? It was. You want to come meet?
No.
Come
I do
over,
not.
Come over and get a picture. At least give me a hug.
You can come here.
Come
No,
over
I'm
here.
not going over there.
Why?
I'll protect you.
My brain is protection enough. I'm staying right here.
This is like the introduction to how cool king cobras are.
I got the introduction right here. We're good.
But I think that once you hold it, maybe you'll think it's a really good idea for the Reptarium next door.
No desire whatsoever to
Touch it? Just
no,
touch it?
I don't.
2 fingers? 2
You know
fingers?
what? This is the kind of pressure that is
Two-finger
unnecessary.
2-finger touch?
Stop.
Stop. Let's get a family picture together. Me and you. I'll hold it. You stand next
Would
to me.
you seriously stop?
I'm going home after this. I'm too tired. I gotta sleep.
You probably should sleep. I had no idea.
Guys, 1 minute to go and we get to get out of here. Of course, we're not gonna leave Taco just roaming around, so we have to get Taco back in his tub. So first thing we'll do is we'll put the hide back in. Okay, Taco, you ready to go back in? Oh, it's so good to get it. There you go. There's your hide down there. There you go. Well-trained King Cobra. That is awesome. I mean, that is one cool snake. I don't care what anyone says. Maybe Lori doesn't like him as much as we do, but that is just an awesome snake for sure. Oh my gosh. Oh, do you hear that, guys? That is my alarm. We did it. I tell you what, I cannot wait to get out of here. Speaking of out, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, there's a playlist that you can watch all kinds of videos. You can also hit that subscription button. It would mean a lot to me. Also, hit that like button while you're down there. Have a wonderful day, Reptile Army. Remember,